Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Rio Ferdinand concerned about the form of Manchester United forward Jadon Sancho. Manchester United icon Rio Ferdinand is concerned about the form of former Borussia Dortmund forward Jadon Sancho. The former Red Devil feels the 22-year-old has not shown his best in a red shirt yet. Sancho signed for United in the summer of 2021 after impressing in Germany with Dortmund. However, the England international has not enjoyed his time in Manchester as of yet. Speaking on his Vibe with 5 on YouTube, Ferdinand worries about Sancho being unable to make a considerable impact at United. The former defender is of the opinion that the 22-year-old has failed to replicate his form in England. I haven't seen his Bundesliga form yet, that's the concerning thing for me. His numbers in Germany were great, he was doing marvelous things over there, but it hasn't transferred over the Premier League yet, said Rio. Sancho arrived at United to much fanfare, however, fans were underwhelmed by his displays last season. The forward was seemingly unable to settle into the team. In the previous campaign, Sancho made 38 appearances for the Red Devils in all competitions. However, the 22-year-old managed only 5 goals and 3 assists in those games. Comparatively, in his final season at Dortmund, Sancho played 38 times in all competitions, scoring 16 goals and providing 20 assists. The England international evidently has had issues in Manchester. With the arrival of Erik ten Hag, Sancho has looked a bit more lively. The 22-year-old has contributed with the crucial goals in the initial stages of the campaign. However, Sancho has been below par in the past couple of fixtures. Ten Hag has other players he can call upon if Sancho does not find his feet soon. The 22-year-old is still young and has to regain his confidence first. Hopefully, the winger gets back to his best soon. Newcastle United name it as possible destination for Donnie Van Der Beek. Donnie Van Der Beek has had a disastrous spell at Manchester United. The Netherlands international joined the Red Devils from Ajax back in 2020. Signed by former boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the 25-year-old, who cost the Red Devils over £30 million, has barely featured since his arrival 2 years ago. Following Erik ten Hag's arrival, fans would have forgiven for thinking the Netherlands international would be handed a lifeline, but that hasn't been the case. Having failed to start a single Premier League match this season, although currently nursing a slight injury, it remains unlikely that Van de Beek will be able to nudge the likes of Bruno Fernandes and Christian Eriksen out of the manager's preferred 11. Following what has been a poor spell at Old Trafford, it looks to be only a matter of time before the former Ajax playmaker moves on, and the latest club to emerge as a potential destination is Eddie Howe's Newcastle. That's according to journalist Dean Jones, who has said that the United number 34 is on the Magpies transfer shortlist. Newcastle is one option, Jones told Give Me Sport. They want a central midfielder, still, and I think he might fit the bill, said again. Jorge Mendes wants to find a new club for Cristiano Ronaldo in January. Super agent Jorge Mendes has a clear mandate of finding a new club for Manchester United star Cristiano Ronaldo in January, Gazzetta dello Sport claim. The Portugal international was keen on leaving the Red Devils during the recent transfer window, as he was desperate to play Champions League football for a 20th straight season. However, there were no concrete offers on the table, while United and manager Erik ten Hag were also content to keep him, with no replacement being pursued. Ronaldo has since netted just 2 goals across all competitions, and it's now reported that the 37-year-old still has the desire to play in the Champions League. The 37-year-old is currently focused on his club duties ahead of possibly his final World Cup, but Mendes is working behind the scenes to find a new team for him. Chelsea and Real Madrid are mentioned as possible candidates to land the 5-time Champions League winner. Ronaldo has endured a tough start to the season under Ten Hag. He has found starts hard to come by, but his fortunes could change after his goal last weekend. Following an injury to Anthony Martial, the Portuguese was brought on against Everton at Goodison Park and he made the difference by bagging the match-winning goal. It was his 700th at the club level, thus becoming the first player to do so. Ronaldo could now get an extended run in the lineup provided he can retain his scoring form. Meanwhile, we don't believe a mid-season exit could be on the cards. Madrid president Florentino Perez has constantly ruled out the prospect of a reunion with Ronaldo. Thomas Tuchel did not want Ronaldo at Stamford Bridge, but the scenario has somewhat changed, with the German being replaced by Graham Potter as the manager. Blues owner Todd Bowley could revive his interest in the five-time Ballon d'Or winner, but that could also depend on the form of the current crop of strikers in the squad. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has been firing up front, scoring in each of his last 3 games. If he continues his sparkling run, they may not need another marksman. It seems likely that United will keep hold of Ronaldo until next summer. The decision could then be made to either trigger his 12-month option or release him for free. Rangers centre-back Leon King monitored by several clubs including Manchester United. Manchester United were amongst a number of sides that have sent scouts to monitor Rangers defender Leon King, according to transfer guru Fabrizio Romano on Twitter. The Red Devils are not the only team to have been keeping an eye on him. Newcastle United and Leeds United have also followed the 18-year-old Scottish centre-back. The youngster existing deal is set to end in 2024. King started and played the full 90 minutes for the Glasgow-based club at Anfield against Liverpool in the Champions League. The Merseysiders ended up winning the match 2-0. The Scotland under-21 international has come up through the ranks at Rangers, and the 18-year-old made his debut in November 2020 in the Scottish League Cup round of 16 fixture against Falkirk. The defender played around 20 minutes for the Glasgow-based club in a 4-0 win. However, in the current campaign, King has been given regular opportunities in the first team at Rangers. The 18-year-old has featured 9 times for the Scottish outfit in all competitions. United's current backline has been aptly marshalled by Raphael Varane and Lisandro Martinez this season. The French and Argentine stars have established a solid partnership under Erik ten Hag. The Dutch manager also has Harry Maguire in the squad. However, the 29-year-old has lost his place in the team in the current campaign. Victor Lindelof is another option for the centre-back position as well. If some of the out-of-favour defenders decide to leave United, there will evidently be a need to bring in reinforcements. King is an up-and-coming star. However, it remains to be seen whether the Red Devils will count on him in the future. Manchester United inquired about Olympique Lyon star Malo Gusto in the recent transfer window. Manchester United inquired about signing Olympique Lyon right-back Malo Gusto in the summer of 2022. According to 90 Minute, the 19-year-old has been in fine form since breaking out last season. Gusto has come up through the youth ranks at Les Gons and established himself in the first team in the 21-22 campaign. The France under-21 international has once again been a key member of the Ligue 1 outfit's starting 11 this season. The 19-year-old will see his current contract with Lyon expire in 2024, and teams like Arsenal and Chelsea in the Premier League also have an eye on the defender. United currently have 2 established right-back in the squad for Erik ten Hag to choose from. However, Aaron Wan-Bissaka has fallen down the pecking order in recent months, with no one in the squad pushing Dalot for a place in the side. Fans are concerned. While the Portugal international has been in fine form under Ten Hag, we seemingly do not have a backup in the event the 23-year-old becomes unavailable. Thus, it's evidently vital for United to go into the market and get someone capable of challenging Dalot. Gusto is someone who has been performing well. However, is it too soon for the 19-year-old to step up to the English top flight? Only time will tell. First, it remains to be seen whether the Old Trafford side convert their interest into something substantial. Lazio club chief would prefer selling Sergey Milinkovic-Savić to Manchester United as opposite to Juventus. Manchester United could have the advantage over rivals in the race for Lazio midfielder Sergej Milinkovic-Savić. The Serbian has been linked with United on multiple occasions, but a move has never materialized, and going on current evidence, the rumors are unlikely to subside anytime soon. Recently, the former Italian player and current TV pundit advised the player to snap the Red Devils in favor of Manchester City, where he would have a Kevin De Bruyne-like effect. According to Gazzetta dello Sport via Sport Witness, Milinkovic-Savic could be on the move in January, with Juventus the most interested suitor. With only 20 months left on his current deal with Lazio, the player could be attainable for a cut price. There is a pact of honor between Lazio president, the player and his agent Mattia Kezman, which is that the 27-year-old can leave if a first-tier proposal arrives. Not only that, but Lotito would prefer to see him abroad so as to not have to face him twice a year in the league. This would massively boost United's chance of procuring the 27-year-old's services. Juventus are said to be preparing to pounce on Milinkovic-Savic with a January bid on the cards. A bid that starts at €50 million to reach €60 million with bonuses could get Lazio to negotiate and attempt to arrive at a compromise that would see their star man finally depart. Milinkovic-Savic has been in fine form this season. In 9 appearances in Serie A, he has 3 goals and 7 assists to his name. With United's midfield problems, he could offer a solution. He is also cheaper, and with the advantage over Juventus, a deal could be done if the club chose to head in that direction. Should Manchester United sign Kylian Mbappe? News has broken yesterday stating that Kylian Mbappe wants to leave PSG as early as the January transfer window. Manchester United have been listed as a potential destination for the Frenchman. Real Madrid is understood to be the player's preferred destination. However, yesterday's reports suggest that PSG would not be open to selling Mbappe to the Spanish giants. United's rivals Liverpool have been heavily linked to Mbappe, and a move to the Premier League seems to be a real option on the cards as things stand. Erik ten Hag's side will most definitely be looking for a striker next year. The addition of a number 9 is said to be one of the priorities for United going forward. Cristiano Ronaldo wanted to leave United in the summer transfer window and will pursue an exit in 2023 following the World Cup. The Red Devils will need to ensure the replacement is a world-class talent for the long term. The 23-year-old fits the profile of what was stated above. However, there are many pros and cons over a move for Mbappe. Of course, the Frenchman would be a world-class addition. Mbappe is one of the most prolific strikers in Europe, with a full career still ahead of him. With the ability to play both through the central role as well as off the left, Mbappe is a perfect versatile attacker that Ten Hag could use at United. However, it's well documented that Mbappe has some attitude problems and that could well interfere with what Ten Hag is building at United. Add to that, reported €300 million that PSG would want to part ways with the player. A move for Mbappe wouldn't fit the profile of signing Ten Hag would be looking for. United have to improve in many areas and the money needs to be spent wisely, so a move for Mbappe would be impossible currently. But who knows? Things change every day. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.